So, this tree is used as making canoes for local natives in BC.
Canoes? I'm Hyunje Jang, and you are wrong.
You know that numerous native groups used the boughs of Sitka spruce? They were tied together to use Scotch herring spawn with the sharp leaves. The native used this tree as source of food. The inner bark of the secondary form tissue was eaten as fresh fruit or dried with berries as cake. Also, like gum, they hardened the spruce pitch of Sitka spruce, while some other native groups eat the cake for medicine for constipation.
My name is Borat. I'm from Kazakhstan. We don't have Western hemlock in Kazakhstan, but we have potassium. Western hemlock grows up to 50 meters and a meter in diameter. That's very nice. Potassium doesn't do that. The bark of Western hemlock is brown and have unequal length needles. The branches drop and they are flat. They grow in humid regions, and Kazakhstan is not humid. We don't have Western hemlock growing. We only have potassium. Western hemlock was mostly used as drug and food. When the natives got boo-boo on their skin, they put chewed leaves on them. That's very nice. It was also used as a remedy for cold and such. Also very nice. Just like they do with Sitka spruce, the natives ate the inner bark. The bark was cooked with skunk cabbage, leaves, and around the pit and dried later on a rack. They ate the bark cake with grease and coho salmon skin. In some native clans, the cakes were dough as a feast food for supernatural beings. They ate the cakes in winter, when all the salmon has been eaten. Like the Sitka spruce, their needles are also used to catch herring spawn. Let's high five.
Amabilis fur. Amabilis furs have needles with two white stripes underneath them. The tips of the needles are notched. They are irregular in arrangement and spread out horizontally. The cones are barrel-shaped and are deep purple in color. The barks of Amabilis fur are smooth and gray in color. Some areas of the barks are covered in white. This is lichen. The natives used Amabilis furs as the source of food. The inner bark is eaten and the pitch is hardened for chewing. The boughs of the Amabilis furs is used to make snowshoes, containers, and hunting and fishing equipment.
Folks, today we'll be talking about Western red cedar and Douglas fir. These trees are very commonly found in British Columbia.
Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy. Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Science rules.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Inertia is a property of matter.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
T minus 7 seconds.
Bill Nye the Science Guy.
Here, we have a Western red cedar. We can tell that this is Western red cedar because its branches droop and turn up at the tip, with many small cones bent backward on these branches. The scale leaves lie in pairs. Western red cedar is the type of tree that was used the most by Native Americans of British Columbia. It was used to make baskets and also threads to sew boxes together. The bark was used to make everything from mats to cords to canoes to cradles to sanitary napkins. Also, a lot of totem poles were made with Western red cedar. These trees also held great spiritual significance of Native Americans. Now, let's talk about Douglas fir. Douglas fir is the largest tree in Canada. You can recognize this tree by hanging distinctive cones. These trees have rounded buds covered with resin and upper branches carrying erect cones that fall apart when ripe. Douglas fir was mostly used for food. People chewed its root for fun.
You are completely wrong. I'm Hyunje Jang. were wrong. The Douglas fir was not used for food. The Aboriginals used Douglas fir for many different purposes. The barks and leaves are used as medicine. Some medicine includes the remedy for colds. The pitch is hardened in water and chewed as gum and patched on the canoes. The leaves are sometimes used instead of coffee. The trunk is used to make canoes and used as building material. The roots are sometimes used to make baskets.